Hello there! The LA-2A is one of the most iconic compressors ever made, and today there are countless plugin versions of it. In this video, I'm comparing 4 different LA-2A style emulations. From well-known classics to more unique modern takes. So let's dive in. The Teletronix LA-2A is an optical tube compressor, known for its incredibly smooth and natural response. Instead of reacting instantly, it uses a light-based gain reduction. As the signal gets louder, a light inside the unit gets brighter, controlling a light-dependent resistor that reduces the volume in a musical way. That's why it's been a go-to for vocals, bass, and anything that needs to sit naturally in a mix. Let's start with one of the most well-known LA-2A style plugins, the CLA-2A from Waves. This one is modeled after Chris Lord-Agee's personal LA-2A hardware, and it's been around for quite a long time. It keeps the classic LA-2A design and workflow, so it's really quick to dial in. More recently, it's been updated with some modern features, like a mix knob, auto makeup, output trim, high frequency control, and a resizable interface. Now, if you are looking for something that aims a bit more towards the original behavior, this is the Teletronix LA-2A tube compressor from Universal Audio. And surprisingly, this one is actually free. It's based on the classic silver version of the LA-2A, which has been a go-to compressor in professional studios for decades. The focus here is really on capturing that warm, analog-style compression, and the smooth musical response the LA-2A is known for. It's super easy to use, and comes with a range of useful presets. So if you're looking for that classic LA-2A sound with minimal setup, this is a very accessible option.
You've been on my mind since we met that day, can we run away? You've been on my mind since we met that day, can we run away, yeah?
But not every plugin tries to recreate the original one-to-one. The following two are really interesting examples of that. This is the U2A from Neold, a more modern take on the classic LA-2A concept. It keeps that warm optical compression character, but adds a lot more control compared to a traditional LA-2A. One of the most unique features is the aging control, which lets you blend between a new unit and a more vintage style character. So instead of switching between fixed models, you can actually dial in the exact amount of color you want. It also gives you additional controls like adjustable recovery time and a separate drive knob for saturation. This plugin feels less like a strict emulation, and more like an expanded version of the LA-2A idea. And if you want to push that idea even further, especially in terms of color and character, this next one is definitely worth a look. This is the VLA-2A from Rooster Audio, and this one leans heavily into that classic analog style sound. It's designed as a very detailed, component-level emulation of the original hardware, aiming to capture not just the behavior, but also the full character of the unit. What stands out here is the tone. It can add a bit more weight and color, especially when you push it. It also adds some great modern features, like selectable optocells with different attack and release behaviors, a sidechain emphasis control for better high-frequency handling, and auto-adjusted oversampling to keep the sound clean and transparent. So here's the quick breakdown. The CLA-2A gives you that classic tone in an efficient workflow, without losing the character of the original. The UAD version is all about that authentic LA-2A sound, and you can grab it for free. Neold U2A gives you a lot more control and flexibility over the character. And the real LA-2A leans more into color and analog style vibe. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mixing and mastering content. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next one.